Jefferson Township has a bit of digging out to do between now and Tuesday, Jeremy.
They sure do, and if they don't have a jacket to wear, boy, are they going to be cold as we go through the weekend. Temperatures feeling like the 30s all day through your Saturday and feeling like nothing more than the low 40s on your Sunday. So if you're in need of a jacket, just hold out. You can go to the community closet on Tuesday when it's open there in Jefferson Township. If you can make it there through the roads that I'm sure have over 18 inches of snow in some spots there in Jefferson Township. You know, the official reading for Jefferson Township not disclosed. No trained spotters actually measured anything in Jefferson Township, but we're getting varied reports from our viewers from 16 to even 20 inches of snow. Now, Kurt sent in this from his house in South Abington Township, 16.5 inches of snow there, 9 inches for Taylor, 7.1 inches measured there in Harvey's Lake, and just a trace for Blue Mountain and Muncie. And that is the same case all the way down through the Susquehanna Valley. It just was too warm across central Pennsylvania for much of this snow to stick. It came down in the form of rain and drizzles. Whereas just to the north of Scranton, when we got up into those higher elevations above 1,500 feet, that storm just cranked out the snowfall, enhanced by the elevation, helped to form even more robust snowfall, and that's why we're seeing snowfall amounts over 19 inches there in Richmond-Dale, and that was measured at 10:45 this morning. So imagine how much more is now in northern Lackawanna County. 17.2 inches measured there for Uniondale up in Susquehanna County. Now, we don't have any winter storm warnings in effect for our area anymore. It's still in effect until 1 a.m. for the Catskills. You're noticing the effects of the storm through the night tonight. Some of you without power as a result of these down tree branches with this wet and heavy snow that came down very quickly in Sullivan County. And there's a picture from Rebecca in Mount Cobb. She's reporting nearly 2 feet there at northern Lackawanna County. Also in Mount Cobb, this one came in from Carol, of her snowman with a really, really cute selection of birds. Eating a birdseed, I guess, that you scattered around that snowman. Look at Lycoming County. That's the live view in Williamsport. Just some wet roads. No snowfall there, whereas this is from our rooftop camera. Snow laden on those branches here for sure. Luckily, we still have power here and we have generators, but for those of you who don't, I hope you get it on very soon. Temperatures right now falling to below the freezing mark for Wayne County, at the freezing mark for Tafton. Still too warm to support snow there in the Susquehanna Valley. Picked up a significant amount of rainfall, too, across the region, about a quarter of an inch for central Pennsylvania. Here in Scranton, I think that includes the liquid equivalent of the snowfall. So that's why you're noticing such an increase there over Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport. And still some moisture funneling into our region there for Wayne and Pike counties. Honesdale, another bout of snowfall as this last spoke of moisture comes off of this low pressure system before it skirts up and off into the north and east. So here's how we'll see things over the next 12 hours or so. Some scattered snow showers. Those will dry up past 1:30. Maybe some sprinkles tomorrow morning into the afternoon, and that'll be something you'll notice as you're at the Santa Parade. Just be prepared for it to be a damp and cold and gusty day. By noontime, wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour on our hilltops and across the region in the morning. Wind gusts up to 25, and in the afternoon, wind gusts up to 45 for places in the Poconos. Here's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the 40s. It will be a chilly one, feeling more like the 30s as a result of the winds. Back up in the 50s for your Monday and Tuesday. That'll help to melt the snow. And what's great about this snow, Scott, is that as it melts, it will replenish our much-needed rain drought that we've had for such a long period of time through this fall. It'll melt slowly, soak into the soil, and start to replenish our aquifers.
And all will be grand in the land.
And all will be grand in the land until Thursday when we have another shot for snow.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Yep.